Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card is what is blocking my person from me? And we have 4 piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to, make a selection, and we'll start with pile 1. Okay, pile 1, if you picked this stone, this is your pile, this is your reading. We'll start off with the tarot. Pile 1. What is blocking pile 1's person from them? What is blocking pile 1's person from them? What is blocking pile 1's person from them? Okay. Let's move the mini deck up. So first card is Knight of Wands. So what's blocking your person from you is possibly a hastiness on their side or your side. Maybe they're a person that gallops quickly into your life and then just as quickly out of your life, or perhaps you do the same. It's sort of like a social butterfly on steroids. It's just in and out real quick, real hot. So maybe that hastiness has become a turnoff or causing problems, the hot and coldness. And this is clarified by the 6 of Pentacles. So what's blocking you and your person is an imbalance in status or wealth. This could be a position at work. But basically, the hot and cold behavior and maybe the lack of reciprocity has become a block in this connection. Next card we have the Moon. So there are fears in this connection, there are secrets in this connection. Emotions can change like the phases of the moon. Maybe perhaps even throughout the day there can be a fluctuating emotional state, meaning one moment they could be nostalgic, missing you, and the next moment being okay with not having any contact or being apart. It is clarified by the Sun. So there are fears and secrets, and perhaps this person wants to keep things very lighthearted at this time. Five of Swords. So pile 1, what's blocking you and your person, or you from your person, or your person from you, is a strife or a down in the dumps type of feeling, a defeated type of feeling, kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. And this is clarified by the 4 of Cups. So there seems to be an overindulgence in some type of pleasure. This can be drinking, anything really, food. It can be sex, it can be TV, social media, anything, but there's an overindulgence, and it's sort of led to an apathy. Also, with the Eight of Swords, what's blocking you, pile one, from your person, or your person from you, pile one, is basically some bad, maybe bad's not the right word, some challenging mental patterns, insecurities, worrying, excessive worrying, insomnia, possible spouts of paranoia, definitely anxiety. And this is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So I think, interestingly enough, this person does know that this connection can be, and possibly is, a fortunate connection, a connection that can work, and that can grow. However, for some reason, maybe they're not ready for that, or it's taken them by surprise. Maybe they're not used to that, but it's kind of putting them through a strange loop in their mind. And we do have King of Pentacles. So yeah, this, what's blocking them, if this doesn't represent someone else, like a masculine, maybe an earth sign in their life, it could be the fact that they do see you as a sacred masculine, or a paternal partner, or a strong, supportive person, like not just a partner, but someone that they respect, someone that they can discuss business with, or perhaps even partner with. So for some people, that can not be what they're looking for, and they are seeking fairness and truth in this connection. There might be something that isn't fair. They might have some kind of legal dealing, but they do see the worth in this connection, and perhaps at this time that's a little too much for them. So let's take a look at your first oracle card here. Let's see if I can grab it there. This doesn't come with a reading. What I'm getting from this image here is that what's blocking you from your person, it seems like they have their eyes closed, which doesn't have to be a bad thing, but the positioning of the hands is odd. It's like their heart is set on a certain direction, and there's another hand that's interfering here. So I'm kind of getting a third-party interference in this connection, because there is a lot of positivity. There is a little bit of overindulging, some negative thought patterns, some fear. Yet with the Sun card, the King of Pentacles, Justice, and the Ace of Pentacles, it's kind of like maybe it's just not the right time right now because of this third-party interference. And we have another oracle card. And that's the image, the imagery, and it's number 18, so we can read about that. Day, night, death, rebirth, fall, spring, summer, winter. So that kind of just reminds me of timing. Like I was saying, I don't think the timing's right. I think timing is blocking this along with a third-party connection. And we'll just throw in a little angel card, delight. That's a positive card. However, in this context of how it's blocking them, maybe this connection's a little heavy at this time, or there has been moments of heaviness. And with the sun here and delight, maybe they just want to keep things really lighthearted with people right now, and maybe they can't do that with you, or feel like they cannot do that with you at this time. But again, timing is at play here, okay, pile 1? And that's all I have for you. I hope that helped. Thank you very much. And we'll move on to pile 2. Okay. Pile 2. You chose this sparkling stone, pile 2. It's your reading. And we'll start with the tarot. I got little mini clarifiers. Love that little mini deck, so cute. Okay, pile 2, what is blocking your person from you? High Priestess. Their intuition is active, I would say. They're getting hits in the gut, not literally, but information, downloads, good old gut feelings. So something's going on with their intuition right now that's blocking this connection, and maybe it's to do with work projects and who they're collaborating with. Maybe that they know or suspect that could be a problem with you, or just that they can't really find a way to do both, that they need to be working on these projects, collaborations with other individuals, and maybe that's why their intuition is active right now. And pile 2, Page of Wands. Even though there's a lot of enthusiasm here, it might be sort of short-lived, kind of quick to excite and then just as quick to cool off. And that's clarified by the 5 of Cups, so there's loss here. So maybe that's what's blocking. Yeah, she's not looking too happy there. So grief is playing a role, and also quick choices, fast, maybe gossip, or So pile 2, what's blocking your person from you is, it seems like they have a lot going on, and they're invested in projects with others, and like they're in those commitments and they need to see them through right now. And this is clarified by the Hierophant. Community could be depending on this person. They could have commitments to a spiritual community or to like an activist, political, even just a social community. They seem to be invested in that right now heavily. And also with the Seven of Cups, they have a lot of options that they may be invested in or that are just occupying their mind. Choices, whether they're people, projects, opportunities to travel or collaborate. They have a lot of different opportunities and options distracting them. And this is clarified by the Page of Wands again. So they're really just in and out of places fast, kind of wham bam, thank you ma'am. Kind of reminds me of the restaurant business when you flip tables fast so you can keep people coming in. And so they got a lot going on. They're in and out of places. They have an opportunity right now that they're really focused on, that they feel can really launch their career. And that's clarified by the Knight of Wands, all this fast moving. Yeah, they're possibly doing a lot of traveling. If they're not traveling, they are driving around a lot. They're seeing different people. They're going different places. They're probably rarely even home right now. And that could be a major block to this connection, pile 2. All right, let's look at an oracle card. This doesn't come with a reading. So what I'm getting here is your person, pile 2, is really preoccupied with their dreams, ambitions. They have a lot of inner working, like planning going on in their mind, and they are visualizing a new life for themselves, or they have a project or a career in mind. They're constantly in their head about it, and they're fantasizing about that. And that seems to be what's taking up their energy right now. And we have another oracle card. And that's the imagery, and it's number 3, and we can read about that. Everything that has ever lived on this earth has moved towards extinction. It's inevitable. What we have, relationships, community, an entire cosmos with each human, all kinds of bonds with all kinds of connections, all those scars, tracks, bloodlines, tears. So yeah, this person is really getting around. They are busy, they're in motion, they are meeting with lots of people. And the angel card is understanding. So also what could be blocking this connection is just maybe not understanding that, and hopefully this reading helped clarify how busy they are and how they really have to focus on their intuition, which is guiding them towards collaborating. They have suffered some emotional losses, and maybe that's what's kind of propelling them towards career ambitions, creative ambitions at this time. Okay, pile 2, I hope that helped. Thank you. Let's move on to pile 3. Pile 3, if you picked this stone, this reading's for you. Start with the tarot. So we're asking, what is blocking pile 3's person from them? What is blocking pile 3's person from them? All right, pile 3. Well, your person is not happy. Your person is in protective mode, maybe sleeping a lot. Depression is coming to mind. You may or may not know of this, depending on how close to them you are. But just know that they're ending a very painful cycle, and at least it's the end of a painful cycle, but it's still painful nonetheless. And this is clarified by the 5 of Wands. So this person has been experiencing competition, slander, gossip, and that's what's blocking this connection at this time. And this person, what's blocking them from you, pile 3, is that this person is turned to a community right now. This pain and strife has really kind of made them paranoid, I think, and maybe they're spending a lot of time like online in communities, or like trying to find strength from people in their community that they look up to, because they're feeling really paranoid right now and insecure. What's blocking them from you with the Page of Pentacles is their focus on, they're studying how to, well, with the devil here, I was gonna say something, but now that I'm looking at the devil, what's blocking them from you is basically how they're making money right now, like what they're doing for income might not necessarily be the healthiest or legal or fair, but there's something to do with job and like an imbalance in that. And the 6 of Swords, yeah, I don't know if you've been having like a rough time with this person, but they are done mentally and emotionally, and they're really trying to move away from any turbulence. And if they feel that it can be turbulent with you, or it has been, whether that's fair or not, it's just how they feel. If that's how they feel, they're going to move away from you too. So that's what could be blocking them. And with the 9 of Swords, yeah, they're having a lot of anxieties. They're hamsters on the wheel, so to speak. It's just their thoughts are just go, 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 go. They're probably not getting much sleep. If they are, they're having weird dreams or nightmares. and they really need peace at this time. So they might just be moving away from everyone and anyone at this time. And with the Chariot, they also might be traveling, like literally with the Six of Swords, they might be moving homes or traveling for work. But they're on the road or in their car a lot. And yeah, they could be out shopping a lot with the Nine of Pentacles. Or they could be doing things to improve their home life, whether that's getting stuff for their backyard or bedroom furniture. So maybe they're busy with domestic affairs, pile 3, and that could be blocking them. And we have an oracle card. It doesn't come with a reading. So this card reminds me of the Chariot, actually. So yeah, this person could definitely be traveling or driving around a lot, running errands. Because with the Nine of Pentacles in this, I think that they're not, I mean, they may be leaving home, but it may not be for that long if they do, a day or two. Or maybe they're just running around town a lot. A lot of movement is what I'm getting, and maybe that's what's blocking them from you. And we got another oracle card. That's the imagery, and the number is 11, so we can read about that. Incomplete horror and mutilation, in death, in terror, something becomes again and brings the past to the future. You gotta wear shades. Well, that's kind of an intense card there. But there are, with the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Devil, yeah, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Swords, there is an intensity in this pile. There's an intensity to your person or the situation that they're in. I just think they're traveling a lot. Expectancy. So what's blocking you from your person could also be an expectancy, meaning maybe you expect your person to A, B, or C, whatever, you know, be there more, or communicate better, but maybe letting go of that expectancy, and with this reading, sort of understanding that they are ending a very painful cycle, that there has been some slander in the form of competition or jealousy, and there's something going on with their work that isn't very healthy, and they seem to be traveling a lot or driving around a lot, so they're on the go. All right, pile 3, so I hope that helped. Thank you. Moving on to pile 4. Last but not least, pile 4. If you pick this pink stone, this is your pile. And we'll start with the tarot. What's blocking pile 4's person from them? What is blocking pile 4's person from them? 4, we have the 3 of Wands. In this deck, it's foresight. Maybe your person is worried about future outcomes right now in this connection, or they're busy waiting for their manifestations to manifest, basically. This is clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, they've got work on their mind. They're waiting for something at work. I don't know if it's a promotion. Maybe it's a change of job or an improvement in regards to how they make income. Page of Swords. So this person is also gathering information, not necessarily playing by the rules, gathering information maybe from other people, especially with it being clarified by the 3 of Cups. So maybe this person is trying to get information on maybe something that happened between you two, or on you, or on your past. I'm not sure, but they definitely have other people involved here, and maybe just celebrating with other people is something that's blocking this connection too. There's Judgment here, so something has happened, an event between you both that has your person in deep thought about whether or not to continue with this connection. Do they want to manifest? Do they want to manifest something different, more of the same? Is what they're trying to create in this world in alignment with what you're trying to create in this world? Or is it in conflict? Are your values in conflict? These are things that they're concerned about at this time and could be blocking the connection. In pile 4, there's something about family and home life that's blocking this connection. Judgment again. So there is a lot of discernment. There has been a strong awareness in this connection, and sometimes when people become aware of love, or they become aware of compatibility that is or can be intense, that can actually scare people and confuse them. And so that's what could be blocking this connection, is this awareness might be kind of spooking them out a little bit. And we have the Empress, which is a very positive card. And also that's clarified by the Fool. So yeah, I think your person sees you as like their person. It's kind of like twin flamey vibe going on here. And with the Fool card clarifying the Empress, maybe they weren't ready to meet someone that actually matters to them on this level. Maybe they were trying to just skate by and do the single life, and now they keep hearing this calling, this higher calling, and I think it's just it's got them confused. Let's see what the Oracle card has to say here, and it doesn't come with a reading. Yeah, they see this connection, pile 4, as very sacred. See how this person is surrendering? There's a hand gesture for surrendering, so it's like, you know, I do give up to the calling. They're also protecting and nurturing this egg. I consider this egg to be your connection. And then there's some kind of hand gesture below. And to me, it's like, okay, it's protective though, so that's why they may also, when you put your hands up like that, sometimes people are like, whoa, like backing up. But the egg's still being held, so this person is, I think, afraid of the connection, to be honest, pile 4. But they're aware of it. They're aware that it matters and it's important. They're nurturing it with the egg. We have another Oracle card. Kind of looks like an egg too. So this is the imagery. And that's number 17, so we can read about that. Listen for the low, faint hum, likened to a heartbeat. The abandoned, wild paradox of one movement, one life, one existence, and billions of existences. The secret glimpse of infinity tattooed on your third eye. Do you feel it? It's very spiritual connection, pile 4. Like with the Judgment twice and this Oracle card. Communication. So maybe what's blocking this connection is how you communicate. It could be your tone of voice. It could be a defensiveness. You could be critical. They could be critical. So just be aware of how you communicate and how you allow others to communicate to you. And I think that's all I have, pile 4. I hope that helped. Thank you. Bye.